Hey there, this is Dr. Cozette M. White, America's #1 advisory accountant and tax expert. I help tax and accounting professionals grow highly profitable firms, even if they are not an influencer, even if they say, I am not the salesy type, or they just think that they cannot hop on social media and interact, connect, collaborate, and network. All right, that is exactly what I do. I also help clients with tax planning, tax management, tax preparation, accounting services, as well as other business services. But today, the reason why I hopped on is because I wanted to have this intimate conversation with you guys. I want to ask you guys this one question. But before I even get to my question, let me know where you are listening from. If you are listening to this on the replay, please let me know. If you love what I'm saying, show me some love by giving me some hearts, showing your friends that this woman here knows what she's talking about. Share the video, like the video, all that good stuff. All right. But listen, on the serious side, you guys, I am really coming to you because I got off a call this morning with a client. The client called me last week with his real estate advisor on the phone, and they wanted to do some tax planning. So we set up a strategy call. We got off the strategy call, and it was the best thing that my client could have done for him and his wife. So my question is, how many of you, number one, do you know the difference between tax planning and tax preparation? Ask yourself that. If you know the difference between tax planning and tax preparation, please put a yes in the comment thread. Just type the word yes in the thread, because I want you guys to know that there is clearly a clear difference between tax preparation and tax planning. You see, when you guys come to us each and every year with your W-2s, your 1099s, your 1099-Rs, maybe your unemployment, maybe your business expenses, your profit and loss statement, that is simply tax preparation. We are complying with the Internal Revenue Service and the state agencies to ensure that your tax return is in compliance, to ensure that you are in compliance and that you are getting the appropriate returns into these agencies based on the due dates that they have. So let's talk about those due dates for a moment. Of course, in January, the 1099s and the W-2s are due to most taxpayers. March 15th, tax returns are due for our partnerships and our S corporations. April 15th, tax returns are due for individuals as well as corporations. And then those of you that run organizations that are not for profit, those are due May 15th. If you decide to get a 6-month extension, then you have 6 months to file your return based on the original due date. For instance, those that are nonprofits and they filed a return or was to file a return in May, they have until November 15th to file their return. Most individuals who get an extension in April have until October 15th to file an extension. So I'm on here today to talk to you about tax planning. And I asked the question of, do you know the difference between tax planning and tax preparation? We talked about tax preparation. That's going in, having your taxes done and coming out with the number of either you owe or either you're getting back a refund. All right, that's tax preparation. Totally different from tax planning. Tax preparation means you are complying with what the law states. You are complying to have all income that you pulled in for the year. You're reporting it and you're paying taxes on it, or you're getting back a refund because you paid too much to the Internal Revenue Service and or your state agency. All right, are we clear with tax preparation? Let's talk about tax planning, something that's totally different. Maybe, similar, but totally different. And I asked you guys, do you know the difference? Because a lot of times our clients get it twisted. I'm going to put it just like that. They get it twisted. They believe that just because they come in and get their taxes prepared, that later on and any time throughout the year, they can come back and get a tax planning session. It don't work like that, you guys. We love you. We love what we do, but you must, I'm not going to even say you must. Let's put it like this. If you come in at the end of the year and you get a tax planning session, which I highly recommend to most taxpayers. If you come in, then it's additional service, and that means it's time that we are taking away to help you put together a strategy so that you are reducing your tax bill. All right? It's a strategy session where we sit down and help you avoid some of the loopholes that you may be facing come time when it's tax preparation time. Maybe we need to implement something like do a contribution, a charitable contribution to one of your favorite organizations. Or maybe you need to contribute that bonus pay, put it all to your 401k so that you are reducing your taxable interest. Or maybe we may say something like this. Thank you so much for coming in, because had you not come in, you would be owing the Internal Revenue Service somewhere in the ballpark of $23,000 for the next year. By you coming in the month of October, the month of November, we can put together 5, 6, 7, 8 strategies that you can implement right now that will reduce that tax liability to $6,000, $5,000, $4,000. Would saving money be well worth your dollar for paying for a tax planning session? If I could show you how to go from owing $23,000 to owing $5,000, would a tax planning session be worth your dollar? Would it be worth your time? I don't know about you, but if somebody told me that I owed $23,000 and some way they found a way for me to reduce that down to $5,000, I would raise my hand in a hot second and say, I would gladly pay you to show me how I can reduce my tax liability. So I want to go back to my client. And I'm thankful for my client. He's been with me for over a decade, and we have built a great relationship. By him making an appointment with us to put together a strategy for him and his wife, he's in a position now where he knows exactly how to navigate, exactly what moves he needs to make, before December 31st. Because see, I want you guys to imagine playing chess. You know, when we play chess, we're moving the pieces, right? We're looking at the pieces, deciding what strategy should I make? How should I make this move? If I move to the left, what will happen? If I move to the right, what will happen? The same thing applies to tax planning. It's all about putting together a strategy so that you can navigate between now and the end of the year so that you aren't stroking a check that's so large to Uncle Sam. We're going to tell you and show you and help you put a plan together for you to execute. So that you don't owe Uncle Sam or you don't owe your state agency. And if you do, we want to help you reduce the amount that you owe. So listen here, you guys. I say all this to say that I'm thankful for my client. I'm glad he was able to pick up the phone and say, hey, Cozette, I need to sit with you for about an hour so we can map out a plan as to what I need to do. I have some extra income that has come in this year. I want to do something where I'm leaving a legacy for my boys. I want to do something so that I'm not paying Uncle Sam. What can you help me do? How can we best navigate this situation? A lot of you, I'm talking to a lot of you, you're probably in that same boat. I know this year has been really tough. It's been tough for some of us, and for others, it has been like a great year. It has been so great for some where they're calling me saying they need tax planning. So listen, on the serious side, you all, if you have not sat with your CPA, your accountant, your tax preparer, and gone through a thorough analysis, put together a strategy as to what you need to do, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. You need to do it before December 31st. There are some things that we can do to help you save right now. If you are looking to reduce your tax liability, if you are looking for some strategic things to implement right now, execute between now and December 31st, I'm going to ask you this question. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? The clock is ticking. The time is almost out. I have been saying this to you guys for a while about tax planning. So here's the deal. Black Friday is coming up. I need y'all to follow me because if you like deals, like I like deals, then I have a Black Friday deal coming up for you. I'm going to just stay with me. I'm not going to drop the bomb right now, but I have a sweet deal waiting just for you. If you need your tax planning done, if you need to bring your QuickBooks up to speed, and if you need to put together some strategies as to what to do for 2021, then I have a deal for you. All right? Hold on. If you need tax planning immediately and you need to get in, I want to talk to you. All you need to do is click the link below. Click the link below or head up to my bio, and the information is there on how you can connect with me. I'm telling you guys, as we get further along in the year, my calendar is getting full. I want to be the aspirin to your headache. I want to be in a position where I'm helping you put together a strategic plan that you can implement to reduce the amount of money that you owe to Uncle Sam. All right? In the meantime, if you are watching this on the replay, make sure that you click or that you type #replay. Make sure that you do me a favor. Leave me a comment. What did you like about what I said? Are you interested in reducing your taxable income? If you have someone that has been in your ear this year saying, I think I'm going to owe Uncle Sam next year, pass this live on to them. Hit the share button, share it to them, with them, tag them, let them know that help is there. It's just a phone call away, an email away, a direct message away. All right. So y'all go on out there, have yourself an awesome and amazing day. I cannot wait to hear from all of you guys, just like my client called me and said he raised his hand. Him and his wife raised their hand because they knew if they didn't, they'd probably be in trouble by the time they came to see me next year. So another tip, really quickly. What I told my client at the end was, based on their situation, I said, I am going to advise you all to get your taxes done earlier in the season rather than wait to the last minute. Because if you wait to the last minute, then you really don't have time to figure out what that true tax liability is. And if your goal is to pay it off by April 15th, let's put together a strategy. If you come in early, we know how much you owe and we can figure out where that money is going to come from and how we can move some things around, how we can stir it around. Yes. So what y'all waiting on? Schedule your tax planning session. Remember, I said it, there is a huge difference between tax preparation and tax planning. Tax preparation is when you go in and you have your return completed by your CPA, accountant, tax advisor. That's completing a return, giving you the results of what happened the prior year. Tax strategy, tax planning is putting a plan together for you to navigate through and for you to execute so that you are not surprised with your pants down. All right, you guys have yourself an awesome and amazing day. Make sure you are following me on all social media outlets. I'm across all platforms as Cozette M. White. And make sure you follow me on YouTube as Dr. Cozette M. White. In the meantime, go on out there, have yourself an awesome and amazing day. I cannot wait to connect with you on my next live. Bye-bye.